Hello everyone, welcome to this Informatica training and certification course offered by Eduranz. So, we are all aware about the Informatica's recognition in the current industry and what is it about. So now let's move forward and discuss about Informatica as a technology. First of all, it is the most sought data integration technology which is used for data warehousing, the ETL processes and the data integration processes, and even the cloud management and database management processes. And currently Informatica is the most recognized and a business leader in the field of ETL and data warehousing. In this rigorous hours of training, we will be discussing about Informatica, or we can call it as Informatica Powercenter ETL tool, right? And the data as a data integration tool and the data warehousing tool. So guys, now let's discuss what exactly we're going to cover in this training. So first and foremost, we'll be discussing about the data warehousing and the cleansing concepts, right? What exactly is data warehousing, understanding the extract, transformation and the load processes, that is the ETL processes. What exactly is data aggregation, data scrubbing and data cleansing, and the importance of Informatica Powercenter ETL, right? Further, we have Informatica installation and configuration. We'll be installing the Informatica and configuring our Informatica on our system with a step-by-step process for the installation of Informatica Powercenter, right? Further, we'll be discussing about the working active and passive transformation, guys. So in this, we'll be understanding the difference between the active and passive transformation and the highlight of each of the transformation in it. Then we'll be working with the expression transformation. Then further, we'll be working with sorter, sequence generator and other file transformation, like different types of transformations like sorter, sequence generator and filter, the characteristics of each and where exactly they are used. Then we'll be working with the joiner transformation to bring the data from heterogeneous data sources. Further, we'll be working with ranking and union transformation. Then we'll be discussing the syntax for rank and dense rank. And then we'll be discussing the router transformation, understanding how router transformation works and its key features. Moving forward, we'll be discussing about source qualifier transformation and mappings, where we'll be looking up on the transformation overview and the different types of transformation lookups, right? And the connected, unconnected, dynamic and statics. Then further, we'll also be discussing about the slowly changing dimensions in the Informatica, that is SCD, right? Wherein we'll be discussing the processing in XML, learn how to handle a flat file list and define various transformations, implement for loop in Powercenter, the concepts of push down optimization and partitioning, like the constraint based loading and what exactly is incremental aggregation. These type of things we'll be discussing in this topic. And after that, we have maplet and loading to multiple designers, wherein we'll be discussing about the different types of designers, maplets and worklets, right? Then the target load plan, loading to multiple targets and linking property, right? Further, we have how to do the performance tuning in Informatica, right? Then defining the tuning in Informatica. Then we have the repository manager, wherein we'll be managing the repository, and we'll be discussing about what exactly is repository manager, its client tool functionalities, right? And further, what are some of the best practices in Informatica, right? So like adopting the best practices for managing your repository as well. Then further, we'll be discussing the workflow in Informatica, like common tasks in workflow manager, and creating some of the dependencies and scope of workflow monitor, right? Then we have the parameters and variables, wherein we'll be defining the variable and parameter in the Informatica and the parameter files and their scopes, the parameter of mapping, worklet and session parameters, workflow and service variables, and the basic development. Then we have, moving forward, we have error handling, the advanced concepts in SCD, the incremental data loading and aggregation, profiling in Powercenter, workflow creation and deletion, database connection, relational database tables, the connection with resources, cache management, and a lot more, guys. Then as we've discussed about the curriculum, so these are some of the concepts which we are going to cover in this the certification course. So guys, I would like to tell you that this course curriculum and even the course has been curated by the industry experts who are already working as the Informatica professionals or even the ETL professionals in the industry since 10 to 15 years. So as we have discussed about the curriculum, let's move forward and understand what exactly is Informatica. You can call it as Informatica or Informatica Powercenter. Basically, Powercenter is a tool, right? Currently, it is a business leader in the data integration technology, and Informatica is an integration tool which is based on the ETL architecture, that is the extract, transform and the load architecture, right, which provides you the data integration software or services for various business and government organizations. And currently, like, majority of Fortune 500 companies are already running their data on Informatica itself and using the ETL services provided by Informatica itself, due to its functionalities, like quite better features, which we're going to discuss in the coming slides, right? And further, it offers you the products for ETL, data masking, data quality, data replica, data virtualization, master data management, and a lot more, guys, right? And you can also connect and fetch data from different heterogeneous sources, and further you can do the processing of the data, right? This is one of the swords of your Informatica that you can use it for. It easily connects and fetch the data from different sources at no time, I can say, as soon as possible. So further, right now we have the latest version as 9.6.0, right? And therein we have different editions for Powercenter, which are the standard edition, advanced edition, and the premium edition, guys. So basically, standard editions are for those people who just want to learn it for free, right, for the learning purposes, and advanced edition and the premium editions comes for the corporates, right, who actually wants to configure and manage the huge volumes of data, right? Now let's move forward and understand why exactly you should choose Informatica. So guys, as along with its salient features, according to Forrester, it is currently a leader in the enterprise for ETL, that is the extract, transform and load. So it first of all uses the ETL architecture, as I told you already, right? And on its backend, there it keeps on running the operations like cleansing the data and modifying the data as well, right? And guys, it is also helpful for generating the reports from the extracted data or the fetched data, right? And it processes the data after connecting and fetching the data from the heterogeneous resources, as I told you earlier. So it actually makes it very easy for the developer or even the database administrators to fetch the data from some sort of different heterogeneous resources, right, in no time possible. And it can effectively join data from two distinct data sources. Even an XML file can be joined with a relational table, right? And it can move huge volumes of data, and that we call as big data, right, in a very effective manner. So it also provides you the quite effective service tools in the data integration and quality assurance as well, right? And it is easy to use, as it only requires for you to drag and drop different objects and design process flow for the data extraction, transform and loading. Only just drag and drop method, right, actually is quite interactive and user friendly. Moving further, talking about Informatica, it is quite popular with tremendous amount of job opportunities. Informatica developers grab a good salary package. It is being currently used in Fortune 500 companies. Like 80% of Fortune 500 companies are already using Informatica as their primary tool for ETL and the data extraction and data processing. So according to Indeed, the demands of Informatica developers are rising, with the average annual salary of an entry level being $70,000 per annum, and an experienced one's earning as high as $130,000 per annum. And if we check these stats for India, so in India the entry level being 6 lakhs per annum to 8 lakhs per annum, and experienced ones can earn up to as high as 24 lakhs per annum, guys. So that is all for why exactly you should choose Informatica. So of course it is quite powerful tool, and currently it is giving a tough competition to other ETL tools, and it's a very viable tool as well. So guys, after talking about all the aspects of this course and this technology, now let's talk about what Eduranz can do for you. Here is what you can expect from us if you have taken up this course from Eduranz. First of all, our courses are tailored by the industry experts who are currently working in the field of trending technologies such as cloud, machine learning, AI, deep learning, data science, data visualization, business intelligence, right? SAP consultants, SAP developers, business intelligence developers as well, and the Python developers, and the list goes on, guys, right? And we provide the capstone projects that are industry-based real problem scenario. This will basically give you an idea of what you can expect as the industry professional in the current technologies, right? In the trending technologies, I mean. We have a dedicated learner delight team to help you stay motivated and crystal clear about the concepts of that particular course, right? And after the completion of the course, we provide a course completion certificate that validate your knowledge in that particular field of expertise, right? And the certificate is industry recognized and will enhance your resume. Throughout the training duration, you will be given various mini projects, assignments, quizzes to work work on to enhance your skills in that particular technology. And once you have enrolled for the course, you will have lifetime access to this course with the free updates for the lifetime, right? And we provide you 24/7 technical support in case you find yourself struggling with any concepts in it. And last but not the least, we provide the placement assistance after the completion of the course. With that, resume preparation and what type of questions you can expect from the interviewer in the interview. So guys, I hope this must have given you enough reasons to go for this course. So if you want to land upon your dream jobs and even upskill yourself, then you can just have a direct call with our course counselor at the number provided on the screen, or you can just mail us at sales@eduranz.com. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful for you to make a decision for your career, right? So see you in the course.